Howdy y'all, I am Ice Gold, and today we're doing Death PvP again, and there's been some talk as of late that Death is the new worst school in the game. And it's fallen a lot, it's certainly fallen a lot, but I do not believe that it is the worst by any means. And you're gonna see just why I think that in this match today. Because, truly, this card is something special, and Death having this card is very beneficial to them. So yeah, you get the gist. It's like being able to leverage these, it can be very strong. So it's kind of hard to argue with that, you know. Just a lot of 3-folds. I pack 8 3-folds, the most you can pack in main deck, and then yeah, I mean, Vampire, still just a very good spell. Elves in main, I'm a little iffy on. I might train up to Elephant and run like a couple of those in main. I don't know if I would run 4. I think I might run 3 in an extra brace, or maybe 2. No, I think 3 in an extra brace is what I might run in terms of that. But yup, and you'll notice I am packing Scion again. I didn't really get a chance to use it, but it can be a decent drain if you can pull it off. It's just getting the pips and keeping them. It's like sometimes you'll get put in a situation where you've got to use pips, and that can sort of take apart a strategy like like one involving Scion or one involving Avenging Fossil. But you can still perform, and I do think the Death School is certainly not in the best of spots, but it's not completely unplayable like Ice was. So that's my spiel. So I hope y'all enjoy this match that I got for y'all today. See, this is a matchup that I like. This is a matchup that I like quite a bit. It is Death against a Storm. And we can get rid of these, and I'll literally just go for this. I can do this, and then literally, like, I can go for a Headless Horseman right now if I wanted to. Probably won't need that since I have a Banshee. I could go for shields. That'll probably be a weakness. Steel Pip is interesting. I rate it. What to do? I do think that I do want to go for that. Just cause. Something to do. And then if he goes for like a wand hit or something of this sort, you know, of course I can just Headless. And that'll be a dub. Myth spell. Is that gonna be a Dream Shield? Of course it is. Alright, probably should have kept the elf then. But, oh well. Yeah, I don't mind going for a 3-fold then. Because from here, I could poison. And, or, like, of course if I pull it I can. Yeah, or I could ghoul. Oni is probably not going to happen, if I'm being real. But I'll keep it just in case. Don't know what I want to do with that then. What are we looking at here? Hit and bubble, okay. I think I am going to go for a ghoul. A ghoul is a good play, because then I can have a double buffed Headless from that. So we'll go for that, and then yeah, we will ghoul, and then I have a good Headless. And we'll be balling out. So yeah, we're in a good spot. Imagine, bro. That'd be, like, to be honest, if I went for some more 3-folds, I could totally do that. What's he gonna do here? Leviathan is kind of a crazy statement, but it's gonna be better. Just because. What I may do is, yeah, that is 3.8k. It's nothing to really take lightly. What I may do is, I think I'm going to vamp here, just to drain some of that back while I still have my aura, and then give him some weaknesses to deal with, and then I'll threefold next turn. And that way I can cover those. 1142 is pretty good. It's a decent little swing in my favor. So, yeah, I mean, I have another vampire, so technically speaking, if I wanted to, I could threefold here, and then I could even go for a surge into like an Avenging Fossil, if I really wanted to. Steel Pip, interesting. It's probably got max of those. Let me go for another Fire Pip then, and go for that. Yeah, okay, so we have an elf now. So that's good for us. I can go for Death Pip here. I think Surge may be the play no matter what, because he doesn't have too many pips. Yeah. Yeah, I think we do that. So now, because I don't know what he's going to do. He could go for a catch, and then I could Banshee that. That would be really good for me. I could Brace right now. Brace might not actually be bad. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do right now is Brace. And then work on that. So he's going to go for an elf to take off one of those, which is fair enough. But then I'm going to go for Brace. What I want to pull is a bubble at some point. I think that would be kind of nice if I could. But yeah. Brace is the move right now. I could even go for a Fire Elf if I wanted to. I've got a lot of Vamps, but I don't think I'm going to be using all of them, you know. I could still Headless. Still have 8 pips out of it. So it's a move I could make, you know. So what's that going to be? Galvanic, okay. Part of me wishes I had a mash here, but it's no big deal, really. What can I do? Yeah, I can go for a wand. Just take off that weakness and threaten something. Like I could go for Headless and still have the pips to Avenging Fossil if I wanted to. But I think I'm only gonna do that if I got like just a bunch of threefolds on. Okay, it seems like he understands that I could go for something. So I think what I'm going to do is Elf here. Get both those shields off, get some damage. And yeah, just keep up the pressure. This is where Death pulls ahead in this matchup. I'm just really going hard on the paint. Hard in the paint, rather. With the weaknesses and the threefolds. Because I've got a Vampire that I can use, and I've got a Headless that I can use right now. And like I've got a Bubble Change, like we're doing good. We're in a good spot. He could go for a catch here, and it would be not great. I would Banshee the Blades, but okay, Catalan. Actually, if we went for a cat, well. Huh. I don't know. I might vamp this. But I don't know if that's a great idea, given that he's got an ice pit probably ready to use. I think what I might do instead is... go for a buff change. And then... it would be a great Avenging Fossil, because I've got, you know, a Catalan 35 on me, but... I mean, technically speaking... I could go for it. If he bubbles back here, that's fine. Because that's another round gone on his aura. Maybe I do this. No, maybe I think this is just the play, because he has a Rusalka up right now, and I don't want to deal with that. It's just he's kind of got me in checkmate. Because I can't pull bubbles to save my life. And if he snowlands here, he can, like, murk me, so... Another vamp, or, no. It's a little late for that, I fear. That could help me for a moment. Okay, he didn't have the snowman, so we're still in a good position. So I think what I go for here is... I think I want to go for a headless. Or... well... he's still got a 60 on him, so I think I'm going to brace. Because he could take that off right now, and I would not have anything to do. Ghoul isn't bad. I kind of don't know what I'm pulling from side 4, because I pack my other stuff in main, but... alright, so he's going to go for that right now. Which means I'm going to... yeah, not unbuffed. I'm going to cover those, and then I'm going to go for a Wraith. And I'm making him sit on Shads here, which is good. Or not, I'm not going to go for a Wraith, but I'm going to go for a Ghoul. And go from there. And then all the while, I want to be pulling for stuff. So yeah, he's going to go for an Aura. Not a bad move. If I could pull a Mash, that's huge. But yeah, I think for right now I want to go for this. And you can't just Leviathan with a 60 on, so I think we're doing alright. I'm kind of regretting getting rid of that other vampire earlier, but it's not a huge deal. Okay. This, we have the trifecta. The hand just blessed me quite nicely, I might add. And Phoebe, okay. Still not a good idea to go for this yet, but I could... oh. I'm gonna go for that. Just get rid of the aura. It's not the greatest of moves, but it does damage. No crit. That's kind of sad react. But 1600. It's just if he pulled the wand, it's a little tragic. Did. So, alright, I think I think we have to go for this. And then maybe rebrace, and then try and pull off a Grim Reader type deal. Just gotta weaken him how we can. Because I know my brace is out and he still hasn't bubble. A bubble hit of any sort from a storm is just kind of a death sentence, so. That's not a bad pull. Alright, so he's gonna catch. So I want to Banshee that. I really do. Because that still does mass. I mean, through. That is just 35, I guess, but you get the point. Okay. Yeah, definitely go for that then. So, alright, 800 is good. And we still got 135 weakness on him. Let's just... Okay, that finally. Another Banshee is good. But that plan's got an expiration date. I think we axe that now. I could shield and then brace depending on what he does. Catalan, yeah, I've got a shield here. I know I've seen a bunch of my vampires, but it would be nice to see another right about now. It would be a very good counter move. So he's still doing mass with his hits. So... yeah, okay. There's a good chance he goes for an elf. Now, to be honest, if he hits in any capacity, I send a Grim right back at him. So, yeah, I mean, it does have a 35 week, but I think we're at a point where I could maybe shield again. And then Banshee and kill. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I mean, provided Rusalka doesn't do, 3,700 through a 35, but anything can happen these days, I'm gonna be real. The reduction in this matchup has just been kind of nuts. Yeah, 2211. So he's not dead. Can I pull a wand? I did. Okay, so I have the wand. Yeah, so he's got to go for that. But it just comes down to, does it do like 3,700 whatever? 34. Okay. So I think I win just off of that. Yeah, because the OT doesn't do enough. And, dude, if I didn't pull the wand right there, it was cha-cha-cha. Do I even kill? 514? Okay, I do. Whew, just making sure. Because, wow. That is truly Wizard101. It's like Storm, it's like you can't let them get a look on you. Because if, if they do, it is very chalked. But yeah. Well. Yeah, this guy's got it dagged. He's got the set. But yep. Even in the face of Storm Elf, death still prevails. Not that I think Storm should lose Stormouth, but there's been some controversy around it as of late, but still, you get the idea. Death does still beat Storm, you've just got to not let them get a look on you. And if they do, then you can be in trouble because, you know, they just do so much damage, but should still be fine. Anyway, that's going to be all from me today. Thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more. And I will see y'all later.